going, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Some of you may know that in my last vlog I mentioned that we're going to WPPI, which is the Wedding Photographer and Portrait International. That's what it stands for. Basically, you just get a whole bunch of people who are wedding photographers and a lot of vendors, I think, as to what I was researching, and you just get to learn a lot of stuff of like what other people have been doing or what they're doing. I'm very interested into seeing like all the conferences that I'm going to be attending. One of them would be like the business side of it. Now that we do this full time, I want to make sure that, you know, what is the industry standard, and am I charging correctly for my time, or, you know, things like that. As a wedding photographer, I kind of want to know these things, right? So I currently do know what I feel comfortable charging, but you never know what things you're missing out on and what else you can do. The other thing I'm excited about is the fact that the vendors are going to be there, and like you can get to talk to people who do albums or who do they sell lenses and they sell backdrops and they sell like so many things that can benefit me with like the studio and things like that. So we're really just we're just going to this conference because we want to get better, and what other place to get better at than this event. And I've been researching it last couple months, and I just get so excited. Then the fact that I get to go, and it's 5 hours away from where I live, and there's people that would love to go to this conference, and they might live miles and miles away. So we're very fortunate. So going to Vegas, on my way to Vegas now. I'm going by myself. My wife and kid stayed back home. Kid has to go to school, and I have to go and work. I mean, essentially it's kind of working, but I'm not going to be taking photos or anything like that. But I will be trying to vlog the entire experience, because I feel like I want to have this as a memory, and I want to put it up to a YouTube channel, so anybody else that wants to come, they can learn from like my experience or my thoughts on the event and things like that. Since this is my first time going, I'm really just keeping an open mind, and I really want to just leave it at that, and hopefully I can learn a lot from other professionals, and maybe somebody can learn from me, who knows. So very excited, very thrilled, and nothing, just a bunch of road. I got 5 hours worth of road trip, so we'll see where we pick you guys up again. Alright guys, how's it going? So we are probably like 2 hours in, a good solid 2 hours in, and we are in Parker, Arizona. And I used to come this way a lot because we used to live in Bullhead City, Arizona, and we would drive back to Yuma, San Luis, Mex all the time. And there's always this bridge. There's this bridge in Parker, Arizona, and I would always love to get a drone shot when I started the whole videography and stuff like that. So I got a chance to fly the drone right now. Some random donkeys on the road. So yeah, so nothing, just wanted to kind of give you guys an update that we are definitely driving. So it is about 5 o'clock. GPS says that I will be there around 8 o'clock. Probably just pick you guys up again when we get there to the destination. WPPI, here we come. 2021, baby. Alright, see you guys later. We made it! Alright, now it's just time to check in. So 5 hours of driving, we finally made it. Let me settle in. I have to get all my clothes from my car. I have to get kind of something sanitized to be safe, and then I'll show you guys the room. What is up, everybody? Good morning. It is the next day. Now, I told you guys that I was gonna go ahead and give you like a room tour last night, but I completely fell asleep after the 6 or 5.5 hour drive. I was just beat, so I'm not gonna, I was gonna rest more than to actually grab the camera, so I was really tired. No, I just want to give you guys a little room tour, see what you guys think about my hotel. Here we have restroom. You guys can see the restroom. There you go, restroom. And then we have a closet right here behind here. Kind of like a night table, drawer, dresser. Charger, mask, and Clorox wipes, because you gotta have that now. I had some room service last night. I got all my gear right here. Got 2 beds. I slept in this one closer to the window. Doing a time lapse right here. I don't know if you guys can see. And then here I have a desk. The desk, I have my Mac Mini. I brought my Mac Mini. It's connected to my TV just so I can get some work in. Currently doing a vlog for you guys to see. We also got a fridge as well right over here. So yeah, that's the room tour. So I currently do not know what to expect from this whole experience. The WPPI is literally new to me, but I do know that we have check-in at like 10, I think it said, which is weird because one of the conference starts right now at 8:30 in about an hour. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is try to go get my registration done, so I can have my badge, and then hopefully I can, once I get my badge, get something to eat real quick, and then go ahead and try to go to that first class. But before I go, let me show you how the classes are set up, because I think they're pretty interesting how they're all set up, because it's impossible to do everything, I just realized. And right here on the app, it gives you the schedule. So I don't know if you guys can see, it's not focusing. I kind of want to go to that wedding workshop at 9 o'clock, which is from 9 to 6 p.m. today. Because later on, there's really just like a live print at 2. There's a post-production summit later in the afternoon as well. So I kind of want to go to that wedding workshop, or I want to try to do the post-production full day, but they're at the same time. So it's like 9 to 5 and 9 to 6. So I have to really decide which one I really want to attend. So you can't really, do both at the same time, of course. And then the next day, it's definitely stacked. The schedule is definitely a lot more activity. But if you can see, like these activities start at 8, and then, or at 10, and then later at 12, 3, and 7 p.m. There's like a get together. But yeah, I mean, can you imagine like doing everything? I don't think we can do everything that's here, personally. 17 the same day. I kind of put a star on all the ones that kind of catch my attention, that I would definitely benefit from. What I like is that there's a lot of social media classes, and then there's a lot of business as well, like business classes. So that's really cool. One thing that's going to be really cool, it's right here in the app, are the exhibitors. Now these are the booths, right? So all the booths. So I marked down kind of my favorite ones, like Flashpoint, which is the flashes that I use, Canon, B&H. These are obviously the companies that I ordered stuff from, or in Canon is what the camera that I use as well. One of the cool things too on here is used photo. I don't know if you guys can see that there at the bottom. Used Photo Pro. I don't know what that is. I'm thinking that's like they sell used cameras and things like that. So I don't know. I'm intrigued to see what kind of things that we can get into. So without further ado, let's go ahead and head out downstairs. So let's go. So I tried to attend the wedding workshop this morning. I thought it would be such a cool, and I was like, registration is at 10, and I was wondering why am I registering at 10 if the first class is at 9? Well, it turns out that there's summits, and those summits you have to pay before, and that's extra. That's a side of the $250 entrance fee that you pay to get here. So originally it was like $149 to get in, but now it's $200 or $199 on site. And then the photo walks, there's other like conferences. There were $79, but now it's $99 on site. So I don't think I read clearly, or I don't know what happened or what was going on. Then I figured that because I paid $250, I have access to all seminar classes, free guest conference pass, showroom floor, like all these things. I thought that I would, no, oh my goodness. Luckily, there's enough content for everything, right? So there's actually a lot of things that we're able to do. But we are going to go to the live print, album, and filmmaking judging day 1. It's from 2 to 6 p.m. And to be honest, I'm excited for that because I want to learn from what people put in so they can get judged on, and then you learn from it as well. So, man, I got scared for a second. But it's my fault. I didn't read it correctly. I didn't read it like I should have, so we're definitely getting to know a lot about the WPPI. One of the things that a lot of people have been complaining is the fact that we didn't know that we had to pay extra for a couple of the seminars, like the baby seminars and the wedding ones, which I'm kind of bummed out because I wanted to do a wedding seminar. But luckily there is a lot of other seminars that have to do with wedding, so I'm not all the way out completely from the wedding stuff. So, but there were a lot of complaints, and people, they thought that because you're gonna get a conference pass that you're able to do everything, and that is not the case. You have to pay extra, and it's not like 20 bucks, 25 bucks. It's literally, I think the most expensive one was $200. So yeah, so a lot of people are not really happy because of that situation, because it wasn't very clear. Now, I went back on the website, it was clear, a little bit lower, but they just have different names to it, like photo walk, and that's it. Like, it doesn't say like this particular it doesn't say like this particular class you have to pay extra. It just says photo walk, but then on that class it doesn't say photo walk, it doesn't say anything. So that's kind of like the frustration with everybody, and I know that's the frustration with me. So yeah. All right. If you follow me on Instagram, you probably already saw, but I mean, check this out. I don't know if you can see that. That's Canon's booth. Just that right there. Now I'm wishing and I'm hoping that they have the R3 there. Not that I'll buy it, but I'm kind of interested into seeing it I've heard that if you put your eye in the viewfinder and you look to the right, it'll focus to wherever you're looking. So that's super interesting. I kind of want to see that personally as a Canon user. And I think if you're a Sony user or whatever other camera that you use, I think you're intrigued to see that, because that's super interesting. Imagine your eye being able to, like, you look a certain way and it focuses on there. And I mean, that's pretty beast in my opinion. So I don't know, I'm excited to see what we got going on. Kind of cool to be able to come and do these events. You do sacrifice a lot from spending time with your family, and when you have your own business, you do have to make those types of sacrifices. And shout out to everybody that supports me. My wife, she stayed home with my son. My dad, my mom, they're out in San Luis. It's actually my dad's birthday tomorrow, so I won't be able to be there on my dad's birthday, but happy birthday, Dad. And you do sacrifice those things, but luckily they do support you, and they don't take it wrong or in the wrong when you're trying to grow and you're trying to be better. So at least that's why I'm here. I want to grow, and I want to better my content, better my creativity, better my shooting skills, better everything I can, because I'm not just looking for work for this month or next month. I'm working for next year, the year after. This is what I love to do, this is what I like to do, this is why I enjoy it. And although you do enjoy it and you love to do what you do, you still have to pay bills. So it does have to be a business, and it's hard to gel those things together, where it's like, oh, I love to do what I do, but then also charge, or I love what I do, but things like that. Love, or your hobby, or your whatever you want to do, if you do it as a business, that does not pay your bills, unfortunately. As much as you love to do it, it does not pay your bills. And that's the reality about what we do. So I'm excited to be in this position that I'm able to do it. Months ago I was working full time and not being able to, just say take a week off to do this, and it would be very challenging, But now, you're your own boss. You're, able to do these things nowadays. It's exciting. It's exciting, but it does come with a lot of sacrifice, and that sacrifice is being away from home, being away from your loved ones. But thanks for having my back. Everybody back home. I appreciate that. All right, enough with the sob story. Jesus. Let's get something to eat, because I'm hungry. Hey guys, how's it going? Right back at you. Just kind of update you guys. I'm at a judging contest. As you can say, they're judging prints. Now we can't record in there, just for the privacy of the maker of the photos, so the photographer. But what's really cool is that they're amazing photos, top of the line photos, but they're getting judged, and they're finding things that they could do better, which, to be honest, I don't know what they can improve on. But they're really really heavy, to the point where if a hand is like this or like this, they're even docking that. And it's insane to get judged on that. It's crazy, but it's a lot of fun. We just can't record in there. So yeah, I'll catch you guys up tomorrow. Later.